Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you have not subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so. And God bless Biafra. IπαιİSHA. Buhari's close friend exposes fake Buhari, who is imposing Buhari's government at Aso Rock. AISHA Buhari blames TINUBU and MALAMI and begs Biafrans for forgiveness. According to reports, Pastor ฐ์AKE, presiding overseer of Citadel Global Community Church, formerly Latter Rain Assembly, has said good politicians do not ask others to answer questions directed at them. He said so. But according to reports, Buhari's close friend, Pastor ฐ์AKE, finally exposed the fake Buhari occupying Aso Rock as an impostor. This unsettled the Fulani Caliphate and Fulani presidency cabals, who are using Buhari's name to commit all sorts of atrocities in Nigeria, especially in the southeast region, in order to push for their Fulanization agenda and also looting Nigerian treasury dry. AISHA Buhari refused to cover up for the Fulani presidency cabals, blaming TINUBU's Emilokon mentality and Abubakar Malami for hiring a dullard as an impostor to fake to the real Buhari. The Fulani Caliphate is now in disarray, as the Sultan of Sokoto is now on the run looking for solutions on how to stop Buhari's close friends from further exposing the Fulani Caliphate's dirty secrets to Nigerians. The solution is Biafra referendum. The solution is total disintegration of the zoo called Nigeria. According to Pastor ฐ์AKE's report, although he did not mention the name of TINUBU, the presidential candidate of APC, he gave several instances that showed he was referring to the ruling party's candidate. During his presentation at Chatham House, London, in 2022, some members of the audience asked TINUBU some questions bordering on insecurity, oil theft, education, and economy, on how he planned to address crisis in those areas if he became president. As he was asked by the moderator to respond to the question, the Fulani slave TINUBU said he would assign some members of his entourage to do so. The former Lagos State governor assigned a Fulani terrorist, the governor of Kaduna State, Nasiru El-Rufai, to speak on how his TINUBU-led government would address insecurity, the same man who brought Fulani terrorists into Nigeria and into Biafra land. And TINUBU also asked the Director of Strategic Communication of APC Presidential Campaign Council, Dele Alake, to respond to the question on oil theft, while he delegated a former commissioner for finance in Lagos State, Wale Edun, to respond to a question on how he, TINUBU, would boost the economy if elected. This was a man who single-handedly ruined the fortune of Lagos. This was a man who made useless comments against Biafrans, that if they support him, they will no longer eat soaked sliced bread as they did during the Civil War, the genocide Civil War. You know, his action during the Chatham House presentation created a storm as critics said the action showed he was unfit to govern, but TINUBU's urchins defended him, saying what he did showed he was ready to run an inclusive government if elected. But in his address, Bakare warned against politics of entitlement, describing it as bad politics. And this is what the Fulani Janjaweed has brought into the Nigerian politics. And that is why IPOB calls it the dirty, murky waters of Nigerian politics. It's a fraudulent selection process. Bakare also made reference to the Yoruba word Emilokan, meaning it is my turn. Emilokan became a popular term after Tinubu, a Fulani slave, Janjaweed, used it to convert votes in Abeokuta, Ogun State capital in the build-up to the APC presidential primaries. The cleric said politicians with a sense of entitlement evade political debates and fail to address Nigerians they seek to serve. Nigeria, from the beginning, from inception, was not designed to work. And that is why all these politicians, trained by Fulani Janjaweed, are using all the criminal tactics to deceive Nigerians, instead of telling Nigerians the truth that the only solution to Nigerians' problem is total disintegration. They keep promising what they cannot provide. The cleric also asked Nigerians to reject vote bias in 2023 elections and call for entrenchment of good politics, which focuses on issues of development. But you know, a house without a foundation cannot stand the test of time. Nigeria amalgamation was negotiated. That is, the Southern Protectorate and the Northern Protectorate amalgamation in the 1800s was negotiated. And it has long expired, the terms of negotiations. This Emilokan politics that insists on one stone, even if circumstances do not align, is bad. Politics of entitlement also manifest as perennial candidates, not with the intent to serve, but to gratify long personal ambition. And that is why they are frustrating Biafra restoration to independence. It could also manifest as insistence on a given political office as a reward for what one considers a lifetime of sacrifice to the nation. There is no sacrifice anywhere. They are all selfish politicians working for the Fulani Janjaweed to Fulanize Nigeria. Politicians with the sense of entitlement evade political debates and do not consider it imperative to communicate with the electorate, and that is why they have refused to allow a UN-supervised referendum in Biafra land. Entitlement politicians set low performance benchmark for themselves when they secure power and are content with projecting molehills as mountain of achievements. No wonder they militarize the whole of Biafra land, especially the southeast region, because they have refused to become Fulani slaves. They have refused to give up their ancestral lands to the Fulani Janjaweed. And that is why they are killing innocent Biafrans, killing them. And our stupid Igbo governors are collaborating with this Fulani Janjaweed. Their end has come. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.